Girl, get up. Girl, get up! Okay. Yes, I wiped off the camera with toilet paper. Sue me! Sue me! I was trying to look for some footage, but the camera's dead, so I need to charge it. I just want to say a few things before. I don't know where I'll put this in the video, but I just feel like 2026, like, I don't want to like drag, you know how people drag out the new year, like, oh, it's 2026, ooh, it's 2024, good year, good year. I feel like 2026 kind of just crept up on us and like, boom, we're in the new year now. Boom, look at my joints. Boom, my arms are getting thick. Boom, look at, okay. But we need to get up, like, we're already in February, babe. If y'all haven't learned since 2020 up until now, time's not waiting for nobody. Yeah, so this year, I don't know why I feel like this. Actually, I do know why, and I made a video on it, and that might come after this video. But 2026, this year, let me stop explaining the year, but this year feels like it's going to be a really different year for a lot of people. I feel like good and bad, but like mainly good in a sense where change is happening for everybody. Ending of last year, I had to like unlearn and relearn a lot of things because I'm in a relationship now, and we'll get into that completely different video. But being in a relationship, getting in that last year has taught me so much. Also, can I just say this? My last video really ruffled some feathers. I don't like talking about religion anymore on this channel because it's just like, I'm just being open and honest and sharing my ideas. I even put a mini disclaimer in the corner, and I had to clock some people in the comments because I literally had stated, let me not even get worked up. Eventually the video, like this channel, the videos will reach people who it's meant for, but oh my gosh, more people had commented in the video. Oh, hey! People are hating in the comments. People are hating in the comments. Let me screen record this for you, Doechii. And it's a lot of older folks too. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all are like, anyways, so people in the comments are saying, oh, Satan doesn't exist. People shapeshift just like Satan shapeshifts. Ego and entitlement is a form of a demon that tells people things. It's your responsibility to control your mind. Satan does exist. Aliens exist so much more. I don't know what the f talking about. Excuse my language, but I don't know what he's on about. Jesus always preached about hell, and he also casted out demons. These people will find out who the real devil is. Then I said, because I'm sorry, like, it's a lot of old people in the comments hating. Y'all, if you don't like the video, just scroll and go about your day. I've clearly said and stated this channel, we are all on an infinite journey to become better. So whether right, it's not even a matter of right or wrong. If you don't like what was being said, click off the video and scroll. These are my perceptions and what I choose to resonate, what resonates with me, what I choose to go about, how my ideologies about certain things in religion work. A lot of people are like pressed, but it's like, if you didn't like it, keep scrolling, right? And my channel isn't for you. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is the wrong demographic. Like, this video, the devil doesn't exist unless you want him to. This, like, the title alone, like, triggered a lot of people, I can just tell. And it's a lot of older people in my comments. I'm not gonna shade y'all, but like, I'm not saying being old is anything, but if you're stuck in that ideology of something that I just don't take part in, like, respectfully, and I give y'all, like, I literally put a mini disclaimer in the video. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of weird stuff. And then let me go to my disclaimer, because it literally says disclaimer. I said mini disclaimer. I love God. My perception on Christ and having a personal relationship with God might be different from other people's viewpoints. Exactly my point. If that's what y'all want to believe, you want to believe it. This person who said these people will find out who the real devil is, I'm sorry. Whatever you've gone through in your life, you're projecting that over here, and that has nothing to do with me. If y'all want to sit here and like act as if I'm saying to ignore, let me just tell y'all what I said, because I'm not gonna get worked up about it, but it's just like, that video is not on the right people's For You page. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all are in enemy territory. That's not the video for y'all. How about that? So anyways, this is what I said. I said, in this video, I clearly acknowledge that evil exists in the world, but I also say to not give it power. Hello? What we focus on feeds our reality. The devil represents negativity and fear, and when we fixate on it, we invite more of that energy into our lives. That's common sense. That has nothing to do with religion. That's just the laws of what God, like the laws of earth, of life. Like, that's just what was created by God before we all came here. Like, that's just one of them. And whatever you feed your mind, that's going to be reality. If you keep saying, oh, I'm broke, you keep feeding into the ideology of being broke, you are really going to start to cast that in your life. I'm not saying, like, that's just an example. Or if you keep saying, I'm out of shape, you keep acknowledging what you are, but what do you want to become, or what are you working towards? Like, you're just being comfortable in that mind state. That's all I'm saying, right? Then I said, those saying people like this will find out, that statement itself is rooted in fear and negativity. And I will return that back to the sender, because I'm going to return that back to the sender. I said, we all have experienced negativity. That's life. That's law of duality. You can't experience positive without knowing negative. The purpose of this video is simply be aware of negativity, but don't live in fear of it. Fear is not from God. God calls us to walk in awareness, faith, and peace, not fear. Hello?
See what you did there.
Hello. So anyway, yeah. That my last video really ruffled some feathers, but I personally don't. I literally put it in the video, but I edited it out. I was like, I don't know if this video is controversial. I don't think it is. I think we all have our own ways, and people are scared to speak about their own perspective. You turn on the camera and you talk about your perception on social media, like, I fear you won't, because as soon as you get a negative comment, you're probably gonna delete your video. I hate people who like put words into people's mouths, like, oh, well, you know everything. Girl, I literally said, like, my description of my YouTube channel is we're all on an infinite journey to become our better selves. We are all learning and evolving and growing, no matter what. I might not think the same as how I think now, and vice versa. At least I have the courage to post how I'm feeling at certain points in my life on YouTube, and I really, my next video is gonna be stop, like, let people assume stuff. I really don't give I don't care anymore about other people's perceptions or whatever on me, about me, or about what I'm saying, because it's like, if that's how you're gonna take it, and like, if that's how your brain's registering what I'm saying when I'm not, like, when that's not what I'm actually saying, like, if you can't register what I'm saying, go with that. Just take it and run with it, because I'm not gonna sit here and try to spoon feed you what I'm saying. Those that get it, and those that don't. And I pray that video will see people who actually get it. Because, girl, nothing that I said in that video was wrong. All I said was the devil was taught to us as some scary, creepy man, and that's not really the case of it. Read the book, Outwitting the Devil, but that is just negativity manifested, and he can live within our minds, within ourselves. If you feed into that, though, it'll grow. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, because it'll pop up, it exists, but how you navigate that is very important. Thank you. Anyways, I need to get up from this toilet because somebody smell like shit. I have my edges being set and I'm working on my eyebrows. We're gonna just get ready for the day, although it's like 2. I've done a little bit today. I made breakfast. I hung out with my baby cousin. He's still here. Spent some time with him for a little bit. He's like 8 months. Super cute. And I started editing parts of this video and I made a new TikTok account. I was on FaceTime with my partner for a little bit. It feels so weird saying partner, but I'm only saying partner because I have a video coming out for y'all, and then once that video is out, I can just start being normal again. Girl, like, we're getting up this year. Something about this year just feels really, really good. I don't want to keep saying the year number because I feel like when people exaggerate the year number, it's not going to be a good year for them. I feel like when you just let it happen, when you let the year kind of happen, and not just happen to you, because like I did a New Year's audit for this year. It kind of was like a verbal New Year's audit with myself and talking to God about like things that I haven't set. And y'all know me, I don't have New Year's resolutions. Ever since I started this channel, y'all know that I have a New Year's to-do list, because we're not fucking around. Like, to me, being ADHD minded, a New Year's resolution, like resolutions to me, they just leave space for procrastination, and we don't have time for that. I do to-do lists because in my active day-to-day life, I have a to-do list every single day because I have ADHD, and if I'm not on a set schedule, I'm going to be procrastinating and not getting done, and I don't have time for that. Life is not waiting for nobody, and you got to get with the program or get left behind. So I make to-do lists for the year, and I'm like, these are things that's gonna get done that I have to do this year. And I noticed that things on my to-do list last year, like travel more, get out of Florida. In the beginning of last year, I was working a lot, I was making money. Wait, this brow isn't giving straight. Hold on. I just wanted to give straight brow. Is it giving straight brow? So a lot of things I got done on my to-do list last year, and I was traveling a lot at the ending of last year. I would say from summer all the way till winter, I was just catching flights. The goal really is just to keep evolving. I really feel like I gotta come back till all my eyebrows are done, because I'll be here all day trying to fix my brow. That's as good as we're gonna get them. I'm not gonna be in here all day doing my eyebrows. But my camera's overheating. We're back in the gym. We are back in the gym, and I'm talking about like my arms are sore. Like, I'm training upper body, I'm training everything again. Like, I used to do sports. I did sports for like my whole entire life basically, and I'm training like a athlete. I'm training like an athlete for this year, because that's just how I want to take on this year. Like I'm training for life, but I'm training for this year specifically. I don't know why. There's just something in the air, like I keep saying. This is just what we needed, like a whole entire reset on just like a new chapter. Like, I know there's like a whole 2016 thing going around. Like, it's really a new chapter of like a good life for like a lot of us. I want it to be for all of us, but unfortunately there's things going on in the world politically that are up right now. We just have to keep pushing. We have to keep fighting for what's right. I don't want to make this political, but I'm just saying, like, we need to keep fighting for what's right, because some in the world right now is really weird, but that's neither here nor there. I'm continuing to fix my eyebrows. So like, damn, I'll be here all night trying to fix my eyebrows. Bitch, I just want them straight. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna also put y'all on. I have been taking collagen, and I'm like, okay, when I started hearing about this collagen stuff, I'm like, oh, I'm black, I'm young, hot, and turned. I don't need collagen. I'm sexy. I got good genes. But girl, I don't know what, oh no, I saw this black girl on my For You page take it. She was going hard about this collagen stuff, and I'm like, girl, like, what do you mean? Then she showed a before and after picture of her skin, and I was like, ah! That same day, or I think the day after, because I watched the video at night, that same following morning, I went to go buy it. And ever since I've been taking it, I take a spoonful at night. Girl, I feel like my skin, my dark spots have been going away. I had like a lot of acne scars, right? Not acne scars, but I have like a lot of acne scars right here. I wouldn't say that I have acne, I just get flare-ups randomly, like little pimples. So I have pimple scars here. Those are completely gone. So now I only need like a little dab of like certain parts of my face for like foundation. Like I've never been like a full foundation girly anyway. I've always been a soft glam girly, but now I just gotta put like a little bit. Like there's still some little spots on my face, but like I'm starting to see it fade after like a week of taking it. Okay, we had to come to the phone because like health has been very important. If you're not healthy, you can't function, right? And how are you gonna be a diva if you can't function? I've been taking care of my skin internally because one thing about it, you can have a skincare routine all you want to, but if your diet internally on the inside is not right, you're never gonna see clear skin. You're never gonna see good results on your skin. I've been taking my insides. I've been taking my herbs. I've been taking my supplements. When you work out, you feel better. When you eat right, you feel better. When you don't eat junk food, you don't feel like shit. You know what I mean? When your skin looks good, you just feel better. Like, oh my gosh, my skin, it has been doing well. And it was like $14. It wasn't even like, it wasn't like a $200 facial. It was like a $14 supplement, and it works. It really does work. Yeah, another thing too is limitations. No limitations this year. I'm sorry, but like, I just don't like people who make excuses for things that they can do. I have a family member who thinks that you have to be rich to do everything. Like everything is about money to them, which I understand because I like finance. I had like a few finance classes that I was taking, a few marketing classes that I was taking, but I find myself liking my finance classes better because I like the system of how money works. Now, am I pro capitalism? No, but like we live in a capitalistic world, so girl, we're gonna have to get program. I just noticed that like her mindset was so limited towards certain things that she just wouldn't like, I don't know, she was just so negative. So the argument was, or the debate was, I didn't shave my armpits, so don't look, was like, because she's like working on her diet, she was like, it's expensive to eat right, excuse me. And although that might be partially true, you can go to some farmers markets where like a lot of fruits and veggies are like very affordable. Aldi's, I'm sorry, but I will ride for Aldi's produce, natural produce, not even American, like it's very healthy, and you can get a good chunk of groceries for $60. Like if you find a way, if there's a will, there's a way. Literally, that's just my mindset. If there's a will, there's a way. I will always shop at Aldi's. Certain like food items at Walmart are good to buy as well. You don't have to only shop like these super expensive like places and markets. Like you can make it work for yourself. And I kind of want to take that mindset into like going on this year with other aspects of my life. Like the job market might be shit, but I'm still gonna keep applying to like these jobs, and like I'm still gonna keep going, even if it's an entry level. Like I get my foot in the door, and I'm still gonna keep pushing. I'm still gonna keep actively trying to build my portfolio and actively trying to work on my resume and like do better for myself, because I feel like I can give people the excuse to not try. I'm sorry, but like we're not giving any excuses to not try this year. There is no reason why. Me and my fucking eyebrows again. There's no reason why you can't at least try. Like there's no reason. Like try with what you have. Like I'm making it work with what I have, but like I'm still gonna make it work. A lot of limitations can just live in people's mindset, and it really can set them back for certain things, or just that's just how they choose to register stuff in their brain, or they choose to run with that story. But I know that I'm aware that I can create my own story of my life, so I'm not gonna run with that story. I'm aware that I can choose what I want to invite from what I don't want to invite, even if I'm starting from the absolute bottom. And we see so many stories of people, like success stories of people who did start from the bottom. So we know that like a lot of times the most successful people, they started from the bottom and they had to work their way up. So it's like watching what I feed my brain very important. And just the possibility that knowing somebody else out there is doing what you're aiming to do, or doing what you're like looking to do, or you know, like finding similar success stories, or like finding stories that are similar to yours, and like watching their success story really gives you hope. It gives you, it's like hope core, huh? It kind of is like hope core. Sometimes I don't like the idea of having a future self, because you are your future self now. So I like start saying that you're your future self now can kind of like help you bring yourself closer to where you actually want to be, I should say, in your future self, or a certain aspect of yourself. Like if you know there's an aspect of yourself, there's like an aspect of yourself in Puerto Rico, and like you just feel like you need to go to Puerto Rico, it's because your future self, a future part of yourself went to Puerto Rico, or is you know, like you're supposed to be there. Start behaving like your future self now. And if you're like in a space or an environment where you find yourself like you can't like even like pretend to be your future self, you're in the wrong environment. Like if you can't like start to wear the clothes you want to wear because you love fashion, because you're too scared because your hometown's small, for an example, or you can't talk about certain topics with friends because you feel like they're gonna judge you. Okay, well, start like hang out with those friends less, because they're obviously not like, you shouldn't fear being judged by your friends. I feel like that was like back in high school or like back in middle school, like when you were younger, yeah, but I feel like now we're getting to the age where it's like we really have no time for BS. Now that a lot of us are getting older and Gen Z is getting older, we really prioritize friendships, and a lot of us don't have friends because we are intentional with who we keep as friends. So we're not just gonna have anybody in our circle. So unfortunately, the strong ones will cut people off, and the ones that can't stand to be alone, they'll learn eventually that there's periods in our life where we have to be alone, and we have to clean the slate, make the space clean so that we can invite new friends in. But this year, there's really no excuse for anything. There really isn't. It's just having to keep myself accountable. I want to say this, I really want to start posting twice a week, at least once a week, YouTube videos, because I miss it. And I think what was holding me back too is like doing only sit down videos. But now that, like I said, now that I finally I switched my channel name to my name, I can just do whatever the hell I want on here. And it'll get to a point where I'll have to just come up with something in a short amount of time because I need to post something for the week. Like, I think doing that will allow me to, hold on. I don't want to just say allow, but it'll force me to like push something out there for you guys. I used to have an argument like quality over quantity, but I argue that both are very important. And if you need to sacrifice something, like if I need to sacrifice making my videos shorter to post consistently and have both quality and quantity, I'm gonna have to do so. So that's just, my mascara isn't here. That's just where I'm at right now. How does it look? How is it looking? I feel like my face feels very dry. I should have like put some moisturizer before I put makeup on top of my face, but it's okay. We'll probably spray it. Can't go wrong with beauty supply store, but I use lip oil because the stickiness is not there. Okay. I work out in Crocs. Never cared. Girl, we gotta get up, right? We have no water. We have a few more things to do today before the day ends. My iPad's charged, so when I come back, I gotta do some work on there and on the computer. And then, look at my desk. Got a kitchen, all the Legos. But we gotta go to the gym first. Honestly, we filmed the edited content. My main thing now is the gym and the computer stuff. And I gotta read 30 minutes a day. Come on, let me turn off the news. I don't know why I have the news on the TV. Okay, I'm gonna put electrolytes into my drink. Does my hair look crazy with this? I'm trying to go for a side part with my headphones on, but if I'm about to be working out, all of this is gonna go away. Muscle spat, they're just good for like muscle cramps if you work out. I'm mainly taking them for muscle cramps because there was this one night, and this hasn't happened to me in a long time, but I woke up mid-sleep and my like calf was like cramping so bad. It felt like someone was pulling on my muscles from the inside. Like it hurt so bad. And so like cramps are not fun, and electrolytes help with a lot of that. And if you're in the gym actively, it's just good to take them. Now I got the affordable kind from Walmart because we're on a budget, but as my pay goes up, I'll invest in more healthier stuff. At least I'm taking electrolytes, and I did my research. These don't have Red 40 in them or none of that unhealthy shit, so it's just cheap. It's not like it's bad or anything. And just because stuff is expensive does not mean it's better. Anyway, but Body is tea. Y'all see Body coming in more. Body is tea. Body is Lipton. You're running in the gym. But I want to get my arms to be like muscular too. and like toned and sexy. I just want to be kind. I might change my hair when I get to the gym, but let's go. I'm going to the gym downstairs today. I'm not going to the one that I pay monthly for because I'm not driving there. We're here. I honestly low-key want to start off with the elliptical. I never do that. I always stretch and do dynamic stretching. I want to do the elliptical for like a good 30 minutes, but I know that I can't, like, I don't want to be here for too long because I have deadlines for shit on the computer, so I need to like make this quick. This needs to be a quick workout. So I saw this thing. We'll start here because this takes me long, but I won't be here for 30 minutes. I'll probably only be here for like 10. And I'm gonna hold my phone because I have my, there's another one in the corner over there. I have my steps counter on my phone, so I have to hold this so I can count the steps. But resistance at 10. Oh shit, almost fell. Anyway, we're at the gym right now. Next time I see y'all, we're doing computer stuff. You know, girl, get up. Just got done with the gym. It is dark in the house. Whew. It's easy to be in the gym for more than an hour, but computer stuff, I want to edit this video and get it out, and then honestly, that's about it for today. Y'all, face mindest. I really want to edit this video, eat some food. I really didn't eat much today. And I made this protein shake and it was fucking nasty. But to be fair, I put 4 scoops of protein powder in it. That way it can equal up to 50 grams of protein. But then like midway drinking it, I'm like, wait. This is processed fake protein. And like, you're better off eating food with high protein than like these fake processed proteins. Especially 4 scoops of it. Like what? Had to do laundry too. So yeah, but quick workout finished. Gotta call my lover and tell them I'm home and talk to them. They've been at work all day. They babysit and then they work in the food industry. So they're babysitting today, and I'm pretty sure they got off already. Yeah, I'm gonna try to edit this video and post it for y'all.
Well, truly after his conviction,
I'm like, it's like a commentary channel in the background talking about the Jeffrey Epstein files. Crazy. But your girl is doing computer crap and iPad stuff too, because and I also gotta get all my stuff ready for taxes. I generally think this year, because I had an accountant and I still have it, if I email her, I think she'd fuck with me. I think I might use TurboTax this year because I didn't do much freelancing this year. I really did like 1 freelance job, and I made under 600, so it wasn't like enough to tax like the previous years doing UGC. So I'm pretty sure this year it'll just be W2 jobs, unfortunately. I think I'm in this video right here. Yeah, we're getting up now. Love you. Bye.